Здравствуйте, товарищи, and welcome back to another episode of our glorious Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Let's Play. The glory of our nation continues to grow as we continue to make progress across the board. People from across the world are willing to visit our nation. We just have to enable them. And that might actually happen this session, as that airport is very near completion. Folks, as always, there is plenty to do, so I will not bore you with a prolonged introduction. Just want to mention, as always, if you've been enjoying, please don't hesitate to keep letting me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. It makes such a big difference in how I approach content on the channel, what I do when I do it, what I respond to, what I adjust, so do keep it all coming. Not only do I look at the number of likes and comments to get a quick read on what folks are interested in, but I do also read each and every comment to get further insight in your thoughts, into your opinions, into what you think we should do next, or what you think we can correct in the past. Folks, no time to waste, like I said. Let's get this party started, shall we? Something to touch on right off the bat, and again, with reference to how I do, in fact, read each and every comment. Many of you pointed out that I may have forgotten, and by may have, I mean I have definitely forgotten, to reconnect our power lines over here, which is kind of funny, because I don't recall if I said it out loud, but I certainly thought it. I certainly thought, alright party, you gotta remember to reconnect this after we're done here. And lo and behold, I did not. I did not remember. So thank you very much. I think the reason why, as some of you pointed out, we were having these like brownouts and stuff at Brixtonia is because we stopped getting the supply of power from this coal plant, power plant rather, to the Studensky transformer, I guess, and then and obviously that has a trickle down effect as it as it impacts everything else. So yeah, oops, let's go ahead and fund that construction. But once that's done, we'll see a lot of progress in this area today, as well as tourism really kind of picks up. We've already got tourism picking up a fair bit. I was actually really excited last session to see these numbers get to this scale. It's a lot higher than I was expecting it to get so quickly. Our average trip score is actually higher than I was anticipating at first as well. I thought we'd be at like the 1s and like the low 2s at the beginning at most, but it's actually going better than I expected. So I suspect there are actually quite a few people up over here at like Sazalis. Oh, look at that. There's quite a few people at Sazalis who are willing to come through. Where else do we have connections right now? I don't think we have connections to too many places, actually. Baraharad, of course, we're already bringing people from. But beyond that, yeah, not too many spots, eh? Very well. I mean, Karabadag is close as well. 65 people over here willing to come through. I don't know if we'll have a bus from over there, like you take a bus through the farmlands over through Train Rexky down to the central spots over here to settle into. But we have a lot of connections that people want to use to come visit the nation. We also have, of course, the airport that I was touching on that will be done soon, hopefully. Now, some of y'all were suggesting that maybe I do, in fact, auto-build some of this at the end. I might do that just to cap things off. I might do that. We'll see, though. I have a little bit of faith still with regards to how many workers are maybe coming through and are going to be able to work over here. But if we see no progress in today's session, then I'll go ahead and auto-build some of the remaining parts, because we've done the bulk of the work ourselves. We have done the bulk of the work ourselves. We can definitely feel proud of that, so I don't mind, just capping it off. However, on the note of capping things off, as it turns out, I was not wrong, at least according to the comments. I do, in fact, need an isolated parking lot or spot, if you will, where we can buy airplanes and then drop them off at get them to go over to the terminal. So what I'm thinking is we could go ahead and position these guys out over here. Can't go to infrastructure. I'm going to leave this in case I ever need to, for some reason, expand down this way. I don't know if it'll ever happen. I'm tempted to leave that, though. Or I could hook up like this, which was my initial plan. And then also, eventually... Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to hook this up like this. Pop you down over here. Yep, not auto-building. And eventually we'll flatten this train, and if we need to, we'll build some more out over here so they can get onto the taxiway very easily. But let's go ahead and extend this taxiway. I'll try and make sure it's straight. Like so. Hook this up over here like so. Go ahead and start the construction. We're not going to auto-build it yet. Again, it's well within the reach of Zavodsk. It's good to have the employment opportunities. It's good to have... these folks able to drive over. I'm so happy with everything around the conversation of the of the airport, including this little like bridge thing that we built. Like it makes me so happy. So I do kind of want to see it personally. I do kind of want to see it done by our people. But again, I understand there's obviously a limit to that patience. even with me. This should help. This is good. Did I not? Yeah, there we go. This is good. This is good. Everything's good. But yeah, what I was getting at earlier, sorry, is I think today I should work a little bit on the tourism in this region, and then start bringing people in from Cesalis as well, because this is money that we're missing out on, right? That's probably not a bad idea. Very soon, though, folks, I just want to touch on this. Very soon, we're going to be looking not just at oil reserves down over here, but also at where is uranium? There we go. I was like, where is uranium? There it is. Uranium ore available right over here. So it's been suggested that if we're actually going to build that canal that we've been talking about previously, I need to take this into consideration, because we'd be cutting right through the oil deposits over here. So I just need to take that into consideration as I make these adjustments and make this little canal over here. We might make a little, oh, that'd be pretty cool. We'd have our own little island over here, an oil island, if you will, with our nuclear facilities and our nuclear city over here, hooking up, of course, to everything else. That's something that I'll be looking at in the very near future, which is the only reason I'm highlighting it. Like, as early as next session, we might begin building the tracks across the river over here, building yet another great set of bridges across the river, train as well as, you know, road, to start establishing our nuclear capabilities. And then eventually, like I said, the oil over here, and I believe there's more oil, you know, down here as well. It should be exciting. Lots of exciting stuff to do. Lots of exciting stuff coming up. If we take a look, though, at our current circumstances, population is looking all right. We went from 49.3 or something to 49.6, I think. Look at all. How are we looking overall? We're kind of wiggling back and forth. It does make me a bit nervous still. But the 21 pluses, I mean, look at that huge dip. So that's been great. We are also building some more housing right now. So hopefully that'll be like further assistance with regards to that. Though it has been pointed out that maybe I should consider building a few more parking lots in the area, since we are preventing proper car ownership. Now, these guys are not going to be going to this dealer up over here, obviously, which is unfortunate, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to daisy chain a little bit. I'm going to build a dealer down over here. I'm going to have a truck take cars from this storage down to the storage over here, which will be attached to a dealer. I say over here generically, but we do, of course, need some parking lots if we're going to do that. So why don't we go ahead and start with that after hitting play. Let's do it. Cool. Beautiful. So excited for what's coming up. I mean, it's funny. It's like every time an episode ends, there's like no loss of momentum. And if I ever have like a day where I'm just like, what do I do next with workers and resources? I just have to think about the previous episode, and I immediately go, oh right, there's still like 100 different things to do. So it's pretty. I'm loving this game. This has been a great experience with early access. Now, I want to touch on this as well, by the way. So some of y'all have pointed out in the Discord as well as in the comments how to use the editor thing. We'll be doing that in the near future. Not today, but it is actually a separate thing entirely. But I do want to explore that as a part of our series here. Please let me know in the comments if you would be interested in that as being a part of a bigger episode, or if you would like a separate episode dedicated to that, or, you know, what you had in mind. I have some things in mind, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. Just so I can, you know, kind of adjust my own thoughts accordingly. Like I say always, right? Your comments, your feedback really drives the decision making on this channel, because it lets me know what you want to see, what you don't want to see, and then I can find the middle ground between everyone's comments and try and build that ideal experience for everybody, so to speak. Because that's what I try to do. That's what I try to do. All right, I could set up a couple of parking lots back over here. What else are we going to do over here, right? A couple parking lots over here to get kids to school, things like that, to get to the shopping center and whatnot. But also just to park in general. Like, I'm sure these guys would not mind the short walk from here to here. Again, over here, I want to do my kindergarten and another housing block, potentially. Probably also I'll have to flatten the train, maybe, and maybe we'd have to redo the wiring, but that's something for later. Let's go ahead and get these guys down over here. Come on now. You don't need flattening. Do you? Do I want to do this, actually? The cars come up and then get parked. Couple ways to slice this. I'm trying to figure out which one I'd prefer. 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe versus 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, it's pretty equivalent. I think I'd rather this, and I'll show you why in a second. So let's see. Let's see. Down over here. Up over here. Sure, let's try that. Build it infrastructure, pop it down a bit. We're not auto building. I might. Such a big gap. Alright. Go ahead and remove all this. And like, get the infrastructure out of my way, basically. And flatten that. Okay, pop you down over here. Again, no auto build. The second one right up over here. The footpath connection does not matter because it's not going to make a difference. Ah, that sucks. Demolish you, please. Go ahead and pick from center. There we go. Not going to pay for that. It's small enough and quick enough. Right, so we've got you up over here. Should be enough space. 1, 2. Infrastructure at the bottom. Really, I apologize for complaining about it so much, but the footprint thing is a nice thought, but it gets in the way too often. Way too often. So let's see. Go ahead and flatten here. There we go. 1, 2. Can I fit a third one? I can. Will it be too tight to the top is the question. Right, possibly. Oh, we're good actually. Even that footpath connection doesn't really matter because of how I intend to use this space. So 1, 2, 3, and then might be able to do here. Thinking 4 and 5 over here, but I'm not sure if that's going to fly. Also trying to figure out if I can slot this in like this somehow. Yeah, maybe. Flat terrain, go for it. Sure, let's try that. Pop you down over here and over. Structure at the bottom is getting in the way. I might just delete that road and then rework it a little bit. Start down here, actually, why not? Flatten the touch. There we go. You down over here. You up over here. Excellent. And the road over here goes up. Flatten a little bit. Hook these guys up like so. Done. These guys are hooked up there. These guys are hooked up here. And then we get the footpath to hook up. I had a feeling. I don't want to have them backtrack all the way just to come back up, but I think I might need to do that. I could also try this sort of a thing. There we go. Beautiful. So folks can walk up and get into this network that easily. And then up over here, we'll go ahead and hook you up so they can go shopping. Excellent. Beautiful. Auto build all the footpaths. Done. Auto build all the road upgrades as well. Done. Come on. Clicking on a UI element, opening a UI element while it's auto-saving tends to like cause a little bit of a lag. But there we go. So this should allow for, now I am kind of tempted to close this gap, but I much rather have the roads be kind of parallel like this, so I'm fine with this. But this should very quickly be built up. I do believe we have all the resources we need. I do believe we have the construction offices in the area as well that can, you know, pick up the weight, as it were. And yeah, we're well within walking distances. Are you guys within walking distances or no? Not entirely, but they're in driving distances. So like folks that live and park over here or elsewhere. Sorry, people will live and park over here is what I mean to say. This just serves as parking lots for some of these other facilities. Let's actually though get this hooked up as well. We'll be able to, yeah, that kind of a thing, this kind of a thing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And what I would maybe want to do is, what I could maybe do is hook this up like this if I want people to be able to park over here who also live over here. There we go. That works out. Cool. Again, this area I'm reserving for another housing unit and for the kindergarten, right? So part of me is tempted to just plant that right now, but I'll need to move this. There's a bit of work over here that I, to be perfectly honest, don't want to work right now. I wouldn't mind, however, like I'm just saving it for later, I wouldn't mind, though, getting our car dealer down over here. Because there's no point having parking lots for residences if the residents don't have cars. So why don't we sort that out a little bit? Now this is a good spot. I don't want to, like... Just trying to keep an eye on, like, how we might expand this area. What if we do... something like this, ideally. And the storage can sit over here, is what I'm thinking. You go, you buy your groceries, you realize you're carrying too much, you go, you buy your car, throw your groceries in the trunk, you drive home. That's how it works, right? That's how everybody does their groceries, right? God, can you imagine? Flatten over here. Pull back just a little bit, because I want to have this be a proper, like, intersection. Let's see, if we do this... footpath. People should be able to reach, should be able to walk over here. For the most part. That'll be the check. Of course. Pay for you, you're cheap. Yeah. More or less everybody is able to get here. Residents over here aren't, though. I wonder if I shouldn't nudge this over ever so slightly. Let's see if it'll fit. Aw, oh, god damn it. There we go. That was my bad. Where are we? Equipment for citizens. Car dealer. Flip you around. Will you fit? Not really. Go ahead and flatten. Shouldn't take too long. But I like, why place this at a spot that people can't? Like, when we're just like, you know, half a foot away from giving more people access to it, why not just give more people access to it is my thinking here. I'm sure y'all understand. Car dealer, will you fit nicely? Nope, still need flat terrain. I might just pay for this. It's so much faster. And we have money again. We're well over 70k. We've got money again. Alright, cool. Drop that. Car dealer gets placed down over here. Seems reasonable. Power will come from around over here, so that's fine. Yep, pop you down over here. Go ahead and get the... Actually, let's get the... Our storage. Not over here. It'll be under warehouses, probably. Nope, that's not warehouses. Container. Nope, it's under industry, right? The engineering industry. Space for... Yeah, see, this is what I mean. Storage for finished vehicles. Space for vehicles and containers. Was that also under warehouses and I just missed it? No, this is just container loading. That's what I mean, where it's like, why don't car storages count as storages? I've mentioned this before a couple times, where it's like the categorization is a little weird, in my humble opinion. And this is like a prime example of that weirdness. Alright, we'll put you down over here. We need to flatten the train a bit more. We could also do something like this instead, which I kind of prefer. Keeps things a bit more compact. But I don't know. Oh, there's our connection. Does it keep things compact? Yeah, I guess. Sure. Pull you over to here, a little bit over, so we can get the connection. Go on and flatten. There it is. Sure. Is it everything I dreamed of? Not really. Close enough. Close enough. Do this. A little bit further out. There it is, the sweet spot. Hook you up over here. Let's go ahead and hook this up as well. Steep of an incline, just gotta smooth that a little bit. Now, hopefully everybody can reach here. I need to flatten a bit more. Not too much, just a little bit. There we go. Come on now. Steep of an incline. Do that kind of a thing. It's not perfect. It's actually kind of weird that it's causing so much of an issue. Oh, you know what? It might be because of this. From center, what if we average? Get all this to cooperate a bit more. That kind of a thing. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Excellent. Exactly what I wanted. People can reach. Yep, they can all reach. We'll have the housing unit over here. They'll be able to reach as well. Get this being built. Let's go ahead and make sure that the road is being upgraded right away. There's no reason to wait. Auto build, please and thank you. There we go. Pay for you as well. Alright, and let's get Zavotsk. Sorry, not Zavotsk, but the Uprising Grad Construction Office working away. Cool. It'll get done. I mean, we're not in a rush per se. Did we just get this? Yeah. I was just wondering, like, did this, like, block just finish as well? Unit, rather. I was looking for the right word there for a second. Go ahead and move some 21 pluses over. 21 pluses. A nice central location. That way people can auto kind of adjust, as it were. Relocate down to here. Let's go. There we go. The other thing is I need to, and this was brought up in the comments as well, and I've been thinking about this for a while. I need to find a way to employ people down here. Right now, construction is all well and good, but I need some new industries to invest in, and that's kind of concerning me, actually. Because the next big industry to invest in, the next big industries, sorry, to invest in are aluminium and everything that comes with it, bauxite and all that kind of stuff. That and uranium and like nuclear power, right? But that's gonna happen pretty far away. Everything else, like, and neither of those things actually, and neither of, like, most of the things are pretty, like, polluting, and I don't want them to happen near residential areas. Now, there are plans, of course, to build a train line to bring people down over here, right? And that's all well and good, but what other industries can I employ these people in that doesn't force them to have to travel so far? I'm hoping the tourism industry provides a fair bit of employment for sure. You know, I'm going to have buses take people from this bus stop over to here, or maybe I'm just going to rely on number of workers waiting at this bus stop. What? Oh, it's not exactly what I had in mind. Not exactly what I had in mind at all. I don't... You know what? Here, let's just turn this off. This is supposed to be a tourist stop in terms of waiting. So let's make sure this turns off. Let's actually turn all these off. It's supposed to be a tourist stop. Yeah, we'll drop people off over here, but we don't want to pick up anybody except for maybe tourists over here. Lost my train of thought there for a second. My apologies. Right, my hope is that the tourism industry provides some employment, at least in the region, to folks over here. And I'm hoping that our tourism over here, the tourism industry over here, helps provide some employment over here. But as you can see, I mean, these don't need that many workers. I'm a little concerned, actually, with regards to our future employment situation over here. Just something to think about. I got these parking lots being built. I wonder where else I could put some more parking lots down. Like up over here is probably not a bad idea. You guys are also just short of being able to reach the car dealer, aren't they? These guys can reach. A couple more options there. These guys, I don't think they'll be able to reach. We can try and connect like this. An auto build off before I make a horrendous mistake. Close, but no cigar. I don't think there's any way I can, like, shorten this this gap. That's fine, that's fine. Because again, there's like how many thousands of people can live over here, right? So I guess it's not the end of the world. I'm just wondering if I need another car dealer up over here somewhere, just to allow these guys to also pick up cars. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. I think we can always add more later. Progress over here. I need to keep an eye on this. No workers or mechanisms. Why are you stuck here? Is a little confusing. I wonder if I shouldn't suspend and continue. What are you working on? This. Suspend and continue. I feel like something broke there. I feel like something bugged out over there. Let's sort that out, shall we? Alright, good progress over here. No construction office assigned. None in range. That must be because the this is not done yet. Okay, fair enough. Not a problem. Cool. Progress. Progress. Up over here then. Shall we? So I don't think there's much else to focus on. We fixed our power thing. Let's check as the night comes, we will check to make sure Brixtonia is getting proper power now. Everything else seems to be running smoothly. Ooh, iron, right. This has been troubling for the last little while. I think what we might want to do, we might want to adjust how many people go to the bus stop, or we might want to get more buses shipping people back and forth. I think one of those two things will solve the issues over here. How many people are waiting at this bus stop? I just want to see the cycle of buses, and since it's nighttime as well, yeah, it looks like Brixtonia is fine now. Good spot though, good spot. And I always appreciate when y'all come through and mention, like, hey, this is a thing, you should watch out. I might actually want to drop more workers off over here. Something. Alright. 1 bus, 2 bus. Okay. Not too bad. The train's arriving shortly. Another full train, yes. Man. I'm still so pleased with our, with this. Like, this whole, like, system. The fact that workers are coming from all over Uprising Grad to a train station, getting on the train, coming down over here. Some of them are getting off, getting on these buses. Like, I'm so happy with the way this works all the way down to Petrograd. It's so cool to me. Just want to make sure it keeps working smoothly. Because, yeah, we might need more workers over here. Which, you know what, is fine by me. Because we certainly have more workers to move around. Let's in fact get you... What are you supposed to do? St. Elitesburg over to Studensky. Oh, to bring students over. Right. We already have one. Let me see line details. Yeah, we already have the one. We did not start the second. This was pointed out in the comments as well. I wanted to see, actually, first, do we need to start the second? Because it's a pretty short trip. 90 or so students waiting. Does it get to 135 before the bus comes back to pick them up, is the question. There's a bit of wiggling going on. Alright, you know what? Yep, let's go ahead and start this guy as well now. Get you started. Back up over here. We have more buses. Oh, what do you know? We are actually able to sell. It was pointed out that some of these vehicles cannot be carried on these flatbeds, but... Or no, that was the harvesters, I think. That was the harvesters. Sorry. Alright, so let's go and... That's these guys. Right. Cancel all production. Oops. Such is life. You live and you learn. Let's go ahead and begin manufacturing some more buses. This will be to bring workers over to the Uprising Grad Central train station so they can be taken to the steel mill, to be taken to the iron mines and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and get 4 of these going. Let's get a couple more of these going as well, because I would like to use these same buses for tourism up over here. So let's go ahead and work on this a little bit. Now, this is going to be interesting. I've been mulling over... Oh, this is a bit of a mess. I've been mulling over, like, what to do over here for a while. Oh, you know what? I know why I didn't do this yet, because I'm going to be adjusting this intersection. And I think... Alright, so for one, as we discussed last session as well, I think it makes a lot of sense to have, like, the... where is it? Where is... the Museum of the Republic in this space? Might even put it down, like, over here or something. Or, like, over here. And have the road come around it. I quite like that as an idea. I think it works quite nicely. Could flip it around this way so it, like, mirrors... You have no footpaths? Well, that's weird. Okay. So yeah, I'm thinking we put this down over here, maybe. Right? Get these to extend and then close off over here. I like that quite a bit. There is also the Palace of Communism, which is also a museum. That could also go down over here. In fact, I kind of like the Palace of Communism. You know, I like it, but it competes with a statue, and I don't like that. You know what I mean? I want this to be, like, the tallest point in this complex. Damn. Alright, that's okay. Museum of the Republic can go down over here. Facing up that way. We might need to pause this, at least for a little bit. The beach cafe and bar and the beach itself. I wonder if we... This is where I get a little, like, uncertain. Is this a reasonable place for a beach? You know? Like, is this... I guess it is. I guess it is, right? Like, why not? Like, none of these industries are dumping anything into the water. We don't have any of those industries in the area. Yes, there are a couple of ships going by, but, you know, that's fine. It's a... That's fine. They're far enough away. It's not like over here, you know, where it's like, I wouldn't want to go to a beach over here where all the docks and stuff are. Not oil docks, at least, or like fuel or what have you. So I think this is fine. All right, so let's go ahead and Find that sweet spot again. Where were you? Further up over here? Yeah, there we go. Oh, pop you down over here. Just doing the stuff that doesn't require me to pause first. Oh, come on. It's like... if I'm a little off to the left or right, this thing stops letting me plant you down. Alright, so can we do 2 is the question. Can I do you over here and you right next to it? Yes, I just gotta lower this a bit more. After so long, we're seeing some, like, major changes being made to the old city. Kind of wild, actually. Alright, so 2 beaches. Yeah. Perfect. Maybe too strong a word, but close enough. I like that. Got the beach cafe / bar. I know it calls itself a cafe / bar, but it only serves alcohol, so what does that tell you? Let's see. Could do a fun... trying to figure out the best way. Like, it's got like a drive-through as well, it looks like. I'm trying to find the best way to hook this thing up. I want it to have a nice layout, you know? I want it to have a nice layout, obviously. What about... something like this? Hooks up to these guys. Road comes out from over here. Yeah, that should work. That should work. So let's go ahead and pop you down over here. That is not what I wanted exactly. Over here. There we go. Use footpath connections. Oh, too steep of a descent. Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair. Go ahead and level terrain. Speed it up a little bit. So what I want to do is I want to have this cafe bar, and I also want to have the hotel. I want to have like a beachside hotel over here. I'm not exactly sold on which direction I want them to be, or what I want on which side. Sorry. So do I want the city hotel? I think I want the city hotel, almost certainly. Do I want the hotel first, or do I want the beach, the bar first? I think the hotel first makes sense. I can get power as well much more easily. And the road comes in. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's do that. Let's go ahead and do you over here. Where are we? Come on now. Give me that power connection. Just a little off, eh? Oh no, we have a second. The tooltips sometimes are really not in the most helpful of spots. There we go. So we'll put you down over here. Right. We're gonna hook this up. We'll have the road coming out. Right. We're having the cafe bar thing down over here. Right. Hook you up over here. I'll have a middle connection, that's fine. Because then what we can do is we can do this. I'm trying to figure out... let's see, can I tighten this a bit? As tight as it gets. Oh, there is actually a middle spot there. Beautiful, okay, that's actually I prefer that. That's what I wanted, that's what I was hoping for. Cool, so we've got this, you can get from either of these beaches. Kind of weird to me, but I guess I get it, right? The limitations of how the game works. Oh dear, a kindergarten in Brixtonia is on fire. Somebody please think of the children. Fire truck was called. You can hear the screaming children, oh my god. Terrifying. Fire truck is on its way. We should be fine. We should be fine. Small town, small fire, small kindergarten. Small kids. Oh no. I kind of want to make sure we're okay over here. I don't know what I would do if we're not, but I just want to make sure we're okay over here. The burning passion of our children was too much. The burning passion for our glorious nation. Ah, cool. We're more than okay. Wonderful. Wondrous. Okay, so yeah, this is actually, I quite like this. This is quite cute. Let's go ahead and establish what? We got beachside. I'm trying to figure out these like beachside vibes, so to speak, you know? You get driven over down to here, hanging out at the hotel, you chill at the beach, and maybe you go for a... I wish, you know, that'd be really cool. It's like a hiking kind of a thing. Like, you go for a hike somewhere. What if we get like a sight tower down over here? I know it's not one of the highest points in the nation or anything, but I think it'd be quite nice to have a sight tower to look at the beach, to look beyond, look at the industrial sector. The fields all around, you could see... You know what, actually, I quite like this as a spot for a sight tower as well. Which one, though? Which one is the question? There's this one. Okay. I think I prefer this one. This one feels like less of a... Oh, no, okay, it's got the panorama. I'm not too sure. This one definitely feels a bit more modern, I suppose, because of how the top is. You know what? Let's go a bit more traditional, actually. Let's go with this sight tower. I think it matches some of the motifs from that building as well. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but it feels like it matches the space a bit more, so why don't we do that? Why don't we go ahead and get the sight tower down over here, right by the water. Good bit of sightseeing up and down the beach as well, I'm sure. Gonna hook this up. Got a nice kind of curve going on over there. Yeah, I quite like that. I don't want to do it just yet, because I don't want the auto building to start, and I do want to, or sorry, I don't want the construction to start. And I will be building this with our people, because these guys have been sitting around without any work for a while, I think. Without any construction work for a while, at least. Alright, so this is all promising. This is all well and good. What else do we have? Let's go ahead and make sure that these guys are also able to grab a quick bite somewhere. Nice proper restaurant. Do we have different restaurant options? Again, they can always eat at their hotels as well, but giving them options is never a bad idea. Sure, let's go ahead and get the panorama restaurant. See, that's just it is. Like, well, the panorama restaurant would be a good thing. Well, actually, sorry. I keep thinking about... So, in Toronto, the CN Tower has a panorama restaurant. By the way, the food is terrible. It's exactly what you can expect of a tourist trap. Is like, you're here for the view, not for the food. But they charge you as if you're there for the food. Just a heads up. But the panorama at the CN Tower obviously is at the top level. And I keep thinking that's what this hotel, or this restaurant is as well, but it's not. It's a ground level panorama. Very different. Very, very different. Would be maybe nice to have over here. Yeah, after you watch the game or something. It kind of works. Now, if I flatten this, I had a feeling. Gonna have to right from center down over here. Bringing the food and stuff over here will be good as well. I mean, we've got the supply in the old city, right? Like, we should be fine. Just got to make sure the distribution offices are... they have the bandwidth. Or do I need to build a new distribution office? That'll be the question. Let's see if we can't height from central a little bit at the end over here. Or a height from average. Just to smooth this out a bit. Trying to look a little weird. Need flat terrain. A little bit closer. Nah, still. Come on now. A little bit more. There we go. That should maybe do the trick. There we go. Cool. Get a little bit closer down over here. Yeah, don't mind that. Try to make sure it's lined up properly. Alright, there we go. So good stuff to do over here. You know what I would like as well, though, is a bus stop. Wouldn't mind the small bus stop over here. A little bit of infrastructure, no surprise there. Bus stop could instead, of course, be placed further out over here. You get off your bus, you head over to the hotel. It's not too far a walk or anything, I don't think. For sure. Let's go ahead and flatten this. It's our tourist stop. And this is like almost purely for tourists. Don't think any of our citizens will be able to get over here. Copy down there. Okay, cool. The road didn't attach the first time for some reason. Alright, so that's all good. That's all good. The road, these will like connect and head up over there, so that's fine. All good. The thing becomes our museum. Do I want it to be that far? Because then I'll need a bus stop to get people there. Unless people are able to get there from this bus stop. Maybe. They might be able to. They might be able to. Alright, let's see. Tourism. Public theater. I do want this as well. Theater next to the field. Stadium, rather. Shouldn't just call it a field. It's a full-on stadium. Don't know if that's the right call. And if it is, then I'll need like parking lots and stuff. This is something that comes when our citizens are able to make it here as well. I don't want this to be exclusive to tourists, of course. I gotta find a good spot for it. A little bit of power troubles up over here as well, it seems. We're gonna have to get to that nuclear power sooner rather than later. That's what I was saying, is like within the next episode or maybe 2, we're gonna start investing in our nuclear power plant and stuff like that. Alright, where is the Museum of the Republic. I wish I could get more information about like how many people come through. Anyway. Time to see if I go up this way. Probably for the better, so people from up over here can come down over here. Yeah, okay, sure. So let's pause it. I think I have an opportunity here. I do not. Need to go ahead and put down a waypoint to separate this section. Then I can go ahead and try to figure out exactly what I want to demolish and how. How do I want this layout to work in the end? So if we get our Museum of the Republic down over here. Are you perfect? I wish I could get like a straight top-down view as opposed to that like slight perspective. You are not aligned, are you? This thing needs to align nicely. Oh, come on. That's not what I meant at all. Thank God we don't have auto build active. Where's my museum? There we go. I think that's about as straight as it's gonna get. Alright, fair enough. We're getting power. I want to make sure you're also easily reached. Hook you up over here, I think. Because then I can maybe make this connection as well. Hook you up over here. There we go. Make sure the road allows for... Yeah, it does. Excellent. If need be. We come down over here. What about if we... Well, let's try this. Okay, let's try this. Get rid of you. Pull you straight out like this. Hook you up maybe. Like so. Pull you straight out. Like this for now. Wonder if we'll ever need, we're probably eventually going to need like a bridge kind of a thing over here as well. Maybe. Get a concrete bridge. An experiment over here. Overlaps with existing construction. Yeah, it's gonna be some finagling needed over here. I don't think I'm gonna do that right now. But we know there's like room here if need be. Alright, cool. Back to the road. You coming straight down this way. Is that what I want? I want kind of a... No. Break down. Plug in the building. Actually, you know what? No, I take it back. A little bit of a gap. A little bit of a gap. Oh, come on now. Get a little bit of a gap over here as well. This wireframe on. Correct my mistakes over here. Horrendous mistakes. There we go. Go straight down. To here, straight down to here. You can see my trouble with the alignment of this building, right? You can see my issue with it. See how it doesn't seem perfect? Maybe it's the road that's not perfect. How can we create this illusion? The whole section isn't perfectly aligned to the grid to begin with. That. Sure. My apologies for being so neurotic sometimes. There. That's it. That's my final call. And go ahead and hook this up like so. Cool. Do I want to do anything like this? Maybe. Does it serve any real purpose? Yeah, it looks kind of interesting, I guess. Then we can go ahead and get some of these trees and stuff down over here. There we go. Keep forgetting. Seed pine, please. These down. Alright. And I can go ahead and upgrade all this road. Auto build it all. Because I'm pretty sure this is good to stay. And then we can hit resume finally. Auto build this as well, yeah. Go for it. All this. Done. 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 Resume. Where's my waypoint over here? I want to get rid of this waypoint. There we go. Done. You got this, buddy. I believe in you. Alright, so this should look pretty interesting, I think. Go ahead and pay for you as well. Now, while this is being built by these construction offices, we can go ahead and focus on this and keep time moving forward. All right. Question becomes, actually I should check this before it gets too built up. Yeah, all right. Folks can walk from these bus stops, hopefully both of them, down to here. That's excellent. I'm actually quite happy to see that, because that means our tourists can be picked up over here, dropped off over here, and they can walk down over there, which is pretty good. I wish these like statues and stuff also helped with tourism, but whatever, it is what it is. What else do we need down over here? I mean, we got food, we got drink, we got the beach. It's obviously a different kind of a trip, and of course you can go up to the museum. And if you want to go elsewhere, you can as well. The shopping centers are obviously far away, but we could definitely... I mean, tourists apparently like going to shopping centers, I guess. I mean, I guess it's like a very... I don't know, super malls and stuff, I understand. Like, when folks come to North America, like the US or Canada, depending on where you're from, obviously, a lot of people like checking out the malls and whatnot. So I guess it's like kind of like that. That's what these superstores are supposed to represent. Really, really poor ratings. I don't know if I actually want my guests to go to, my tourists to go to either of these spots. But I think let's go ahead and connect you over here. Should be able to smooth this out. There we go. Connect you. Oh, come on now. You know you want to connect. You know you want to connect. Alright, fine. I guess we gotta connect you like this. That's fine. Now let's hook you up over here. This kind of a thing. We've got a nice loop going. Will guests be able to walk to everything? No, they will not be able to walk to the sight tower. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and make sure that we fix that problem. Should just need to make this little like path over here, and I think that'll do the trick. Building in the way, building in the way. Oh, come on now. Okay, okay, not a problem, not a problem. How else can we get them through? I'm actually surprised. Hang on a second. I keep forgetting if it's not going to allow people to walk through this until it's built, because they should very, very well be able to walk through that and arrive over here. I would suspect. Alternatively, I mean, we've got this, of course. Just wish things would lock up more nicely. No reason I shouldn't be able to draw this straight out, but whatever. I can't. It's fine. Now everyone can... what? Doesn't make sense. Look, this is definitely within walking distances. This is definitely within walking distances. We'll see what's up over here. We'll see what's up. But hopefully all this is being built. Yeah, construction offices have already been assigned. Excellent from Party Power Zavodsk and St. Partia, as well as Ruralinsky. So everyone's getting involved over here. That should be good. This should be pretty quick, actually. Looks like the beaches are already getting some of the raw materials they need. Excellent. And I really hope once the trees are in, I don't notice that it's slightly not perfect. I really hope that's the case. But, take a quick look over here. Unemployment is reducing now, but it's definitely picked up a little bit recently. 21 plus looks like the number hasn't changed at all. It just feels like the exact same situation as it was before. These guys need jobs as well. These guys need jobs. These guys need jobs. Are they able to get to the bus stop here? No, they're of course not able to get to that bus stop. That's why we built this bus stop for them. Fortunately, this bus stop is done. So, oh lord. Well, I'm definitely glad I have this happening up over here. I guess I've been paused, right? No. Those buses got sold. You're being dropped off over here potentially. You. Bring you up to here. These are all... Got some ambulances over here. We'll move them later on. We got some... Got a lot of nonsense in here. Cars in storage. No? Gotta click on you individually. Well, that's fun. Not selling forklifts to our citizens, that's for sure, though. But move these guys. Oh, come on. Can't send them to storage like this. Being able to specify vehicles for pickup and drop off is important. I'm gonna go ahead and just sell these. Not essential to, but I think it's just like Kind of silly otherwise. Just a little bit. Like, why would a car dealership even pick these up to sell? Why would you do that? Like the ambulance. I don't want my citizens having access to ambulances. Now you, my good friend. Get rid of this. Wait, no. Yes, get rid of this. Go ahead and drop you off over here. That's fine. Resume time. What I want to do is unload 100% over here, and if these guys don't have any room, then you come down over here to unload afterwards. There we go. Cool. That should maintain some movement of goods over here. Now these guys, unfortunately, since I cannot export them, as you all said, they will not get scooped up by the flatbeds, which is really kind of unfortunate. I guess we just kind of sell them. You live and you learn, right? Made a mistake. You live and you learn. I'm not going to sell them all because eventually we will need them. But this is an unreasonable amount to just keep in storage over here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Go ahead and sell you. Done. Cool. Bit more reasonable. I think at least. Where is that bus? You're heading up over here. Where is the other bus? The one that's being carried around right now. What about this one? Bring you up over here as well. Let's go. Oh, maybe that truck dropped it off. Either way, getting these buses up over here because I want them to... Right now, this one's, I think, refueling. But I want these guys to move people from somewhere to somewhere. A lot of students waiting. I need to get more mods for vehicles. If you have any vehicle mod suggestions, by the way, especially as it pertains to buses and organization or categorization or anything like that, please leave your suggestions because I would really like to get this a bit more cleaned up. I'm a little thrown off, and sometimes I look down, I go like, which bus is carrying what? I wish I could tell more easily without having to do like this kind of a thing. I think if I do, what is it? Be sure. You click on, yeah, you can see people moving around. Okay, this one's students clearly. I mean, I guess that works. I just got to remember I need to do this more often than not. Anyway, I would rather a more immediately visually clear way of doing it. Time to get you from here, loading up workers to where do we need workers? Up to here, I suppose. Unloading? No, sorry, not over here. Go ahead and load up over here. Right? And then unload them over here. Yeah. Sure. Let's start that. In Leedsburg over to... Yeah, okay, cool. And copy that. Oops. Copy that over to... you. You're already assigned to this line. Right, start. Where's the other one? Probably refueling. There it is. Copy your schedule over to... There we go. Cool. View line details. What to call this one? Rename you to... Jeez. Rename you to St. Elite's... What was that? Elitesburg South to Uprising Grad Center. Sure. This one is going to be renamed. No, sorry. Save that. This one. Rather, no. This one we're going to rename to St. Elitesburg South Bus, I guess. This we're going to rename St. Elitesburg Center Bus, just to again mark it for us. It's actually a trolley bus, but actually no, these ones are just bus stops, right? Okay, so that actually works out. Okay, and then this over here, you are, let's view your line details. St. Elitesburg Center. Uprising Guard Worker. Okay, fine. Trying to find like the ideal naming convention that works, you know. Line details. Center workers line. Okay. No. Save the changes. Oh, so many clicks to rename a thing. All right, cool. We're good. We're good. That's good though. We're good. All these buildings being completed. I kind of want to like hold off on moving people down here just until we have more jobs available in the area. You know, more and more buses coming through. We're gonna need more buses. Who am I kidding? We're gonna need more buses. Let's go ahead and select this and just keep those going like infinitely, I suppose. You're safe over here. This bus, as soon as you are able to, I'm going to move you down over here because I want to make sure we have at least a couple of these tourist buses available for up north when the tourism begins. Right, lots of work over here. Yeah, good to see all this progress. Waterfront constructions resume. Not bad. Not bad. Couple of beaches. Beautiful backdrop. Sight tower. It'll be good. It'll be good. Very excited for that to get done. Down over here. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this. Ain't this a sight? Ah, I like this. This is great. Trees are up, the little gazebos. Oh dude, this is actually spot on. This is better than I'd initially anticipated. Now, do I absolutely hate the fact that this is not right down the middle? Oh, 100%. And are we going to fix that? Oh, 1,000%. I can't. But the thing is, this road isn't going to line up perfectly. Ah, it kills me. It kills me. It really does. It really kills me. I'm trying to figure out rather how I can get myself over it. The way to do it is by making this intentionally asymmetrical. You do something like... You do like this kind of a thing. Here, like you do like... Because what we can do is we can make like a meandering path, you know, like a tranquil drive through the trees and whatnot, like that kind of a thing. Let's go ahead and do that. And that way the asymmetry doesn't feel as bad. Because trying to make this symmetrical, as much as I would have to do that. Reality is the building itself, I think it's not rotating perfectly, like it's not lining up perfectly. We're not going to be able to do that. Take what I can get. Take what I can get here. Wish the sun was up so I could actually see what I was doing. This kind of a thing. Like this kind of a thing, sure. Wish I could hook this up. Oh, I can. Wonderful. Alright, you know what? That's perfect. Kind of want to keep it a... No, you know what? Let's go ahead and make this a gravel road. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now you're talking. Now you're talking. Look at that little... All these guys lighting up like this. Cool. See, now it's not so horrendous. Now it's not so... Now it's not so terrible. We'll see it better when the light comes. When the sun comes. A couple more trees planted over here. Spruce this place up. At least tell me there's some spruce. No. Fine. Fair enough. I was pining for some spruce, I suppose. Let's go ahead and get... Where are our tourist buses? The MZ104. Line details. Alright, so what we're going to do is... Customs house to the center bus. After that, you go over to here. Custom center bus, Studensky bus station. Only tourists and passengers. Sure. Tourists and passengers. Over here, you know what? Pick up passengers as well. I don't know about that. There's not too many of them. You know what? Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Pick up passengers as well. Go for it. Cool. I like that. Might actually need to start you here as well. It's going to start getting a little bit busier. This is great. This is cool. I quite like this. I'm very happy that we did the gazebos, actually. They actually, legitimately, like, not exaggerating, they really make the space feel a bit more alive, don't they? I mean, they do to me. I hope you all agree. I hope you all can see what I'm, like, getting at when I say that, right? Like, it's just, like, little pops of orange and stuff like that. It is really, as the sun comes through, it's It's something, you know? It's something. I just feel like we could use one more next to the statues. I feel like that would be a good idea. Which is why I'm going over to the mods again, and if I could just remember where they are, that would be great. Parking, no. Pub, no. Monument, maybe. I got a couple things actually that I can put down elsewhere. I've got some really fantastic options. In fact, I wonder if this triumphal arch we shouldn't put down up over here or something, you know? Would be pretty neat, I think. Yes, no, maybe so. Ooh, or up over here, yes. Again, does it actually do anything? No. Does it look great? Yes. There it is. Pop you down like this. One of those arches that you can actually drive through. Yeah, let's pop you down over here. Cool. Hell yeah. Ooh, we have a pavilion as well. Man, so much cool stuff. So many cool mods. I'm gonna get this pavilion down. Now it's a little different looking than the gazebo. I just feel like something over here would just wrap, you know, tie it all together. Like bam. Yeah, I think that does the trick. Doesn't have the same like orange pop, but I think it does the trick though. More grass back. There we go. Put these seed pines over here. Yeah, it's looking good. Get some bushes in this place. For life. I love this. This is great. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This is great. Oh, this is great. I'm so pleased. Fantastic. All right, cool. Now, this is all getting done as well. Now, here's where the troubles are. Right, we need to figure this stuff out. This is a bit more important than a bunch of tourists having a good time. This will soon be done as well. Oh, hey, the beaches are getting done as well. All right, there's a lot happening, folks. There is a lot happening. How's the airport looking? You know what? Oh, almost done over here. What's left to do? Oh, there's a little tiny little piece over here. What is this even? Sure, let's do it up over here. Oh, these runways are done. Oh, dude, we're really close. We're right there. We're right there. Just about ready to open this up. Last couple steps left. Gotta get power. Gotta get fuel. Once this is done, we auto upgrade the roads and we take flight. Naturally, though, folks, that's not gonna happen this session. That's for next time. I hope you all enjoyed this session. I certainly did. We made some good progress up over here. We made some good progress up over there as well. Nice to go back to the old city and get some work done over there. Get some of the new mechanics involved at the old city. Going to be an interesting next session as well as we continue to hopefully make more and more money from tourists. And I cannot wait to start getting some Western tourists as well as soon as the planes are kind of up and running. It's gonna be good times. Tourism is looking pretty good. Nobody's died yet. Excellent. Excellent. Lots of people wanting to visit. Cool, cool, cool. Hopefully we can keep that number up. 2.9 still. We'll try and go as far up as possible. Exciting times, folks. If you got a good time, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, it makes a massive difference in how I approach content on the channel, what I do more or less of, and how I go about doing it. As always, as well, a massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who have been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, das vidanya.